Alright guys, the video I'm going to show you today is a common problem with the Mini Cooper. This is the Cooper 2003 model and it's a problem with the door brake. I'll show you what I mean. Basically when you're opening the door, it opens completely full and it should be sort of stopping at certain intervals. I'll show you what I mean. So we're opening it now. Right now, that's how wide it opens. That's way too far. Basically, the problem is, it's starting to rain, perfect. This part here, which is known as a door brake, a door stop, or a check strap. And to replace this, you need to remove the door card, which we've already done. Now, the actual part for this vehicle, there's two different, well, we're doing it on both sides, so this is the part number, but if you have an older Mini, it's a different part number. I think it's from May 2005, sorry, May 2003 onwards they use this part, but before that they use a different part. I'll get it out and I'll show you the part. We've got two of them because the problem is happening on both sides. So this is the actual part. Alright, so the first tool you'll need is what they call one of these star sockets. And the size you will need is on here as an E10. Alright, so we're going to go for this bolt here. Just put your socket and your wrench on. And it should come off pretty easily. Don't worry about the door dropping or anything like that because you still have got two hinges here which keep the door in place, so you won't need to jack up the door or anything. As you can see, it's starting to become loose there. Might just be able to start threading it out with your fingers now. It might be worth getting an extender on this actually. Oh, do it first. Do it like that. There we have it. That's the first one out. Alright, so once you've removed that, you'll need to remove a rubber boot from this section to reveal two Torx bolts, one there and one there. And the one we're using is a T30. So I'll show you this here. Put your T30 in there like that. That should slowly but surely start to come out. So you need to do that for both bolts, that one and that one. Alright, so we've now got both bolts out and you'll find this becomes really loose, and what you've got to do is try and work this out. Now, one thing to point out, it's become pretty obvious straight away that you're not going to be able to get that out of there, so you need to push it into the door, and this is why you need to remove the door card, because you can go in behind here and just pull it through. There we go. And there we have it. That's the faulty door brake, so we'll put the new one in, just reverse order. So here's the new brake. Just feed that through. And then we'll attach the bolts up. Now what I've found is it's much easier if you put the bolts in just sort of loosely, just to hold it into place, and what you can see is already, you can see that it's already doing its job because it's holding in place now, whereas normally this door would be swinging out here. It would either be completely closed or completely open, so it's doing its job. We just need to get the bolts tightened up. One thing that I forgot to do, and you might forget to do as well, so I'm going to mention this in the video, I forgot to put this rubber boot back on. So I'm going to have to take this off and then put the boot back on, and then we can fasten this up again. Alright, now everything's in place. We've put the new bolts in. 2 bolts, a bolt there. One thing we did find extremely helpful was this extender. So what we're going to do now is close the door and see if it will open and close as it's supposed to. It's closed fine. It opens. It opens step 1, step 2, and finally step 3. And the most important thing is, if it's windy, it will stay in place now. And that's exactly what was required. So if you are having this trouble, don't forget it is the door brakes. I'll show you the price of them. We've got parts £61. In total plus the VAT for 2 parts it's £74 2 pence, and this was in May 2016. So I hope this helps. If you are looking for any other mini guides, diagnostics, just visit Diagnostic World. It's www.diagnostic-world.com. We're going to go and do the other side now, but we don't need to video that because it is exactly the same. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps.